What's up everybody? Welcome to today's episode about my Cane Corso breaking the owner's shoulder. The owner will be me, of course. Bobo, you broke my shoulder once. Like you hurt me. It hurts. Oh, good boy.
Venti.
Cane Corso is powerful, there's no doubt about it. Before you buy a dog, it makes sense to research about the breed. And Cane Corso is one of those dogs you want to know a lot about before you go and buy one. Would I say Cane Corso is dangerous? I would say not, because mine is not dangerous. However, I have to say Vinci here is pretty tame for Cane Corso. So this is one extreme example. If you have been following my channels, you'll realize I purposely pick a dog with this kind of temperament, which was hard to get because generally Cane Corsos are more active, more dominant, a little bit harder to handle than this one. I can pretty much say this dog can stay inside without much walk at all and he will be happy. He will be happy just following me around, and literally he will follow me everywhere. Other Cane Corsos out there are not quite so tame. You may want to check it out with the kennel where you're buying a puppy from. Look at the energy level of the dam and sire, which pretty much tell you how the puppy could turn out to be. After all, these are the parents. I would say Vinci is a lot more like his mom. His dad is not quite so tame, but the mom looks like him, walks like him, look at me like him. You're mommy's boy. You just like mommy. You like mommy. You like your mom. Yeah. His mom's name is Ivy. Back to our topic. So how did he break my shoulder? He did not completely pull my shoulder out of the socket. But this is what happened. This is my couch. What Vinci likes to do when I'm watching TV is I'll be leaning back, and because my head is back here, he likes to stick his head over the couch onto my shoulder. He is so needy. So one day his head was resting on my shoulder, being all cute and everything, and I was watching TV like the boss, and I decided to put my arm around this big massive giant head and let it rest on my shoulder without drooling over my shoulder, of course. It was all good. It was a perfect picture, having this beautiful Cane Corso's head over your shoulder make you look like $1 million. Until something caught his attention on the other side of the room, and he suddenly shifted his head that way. Bam! I repeat, it's bam! Bam! If you don't know how you feel like, lift up your arm, do not move your body, and just yank your arm backwards. If you guys know what I do for my spare time, I spend pretty much all my time doing martial arts. And there's this technique in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's called Americana. It pretty much moves your shoulder backwards further than you can until you tap out.
Bring the elbow towards his. Yeah.
In Hapkido or Aikido, it's called figure 4. They do very much the same thing. Hyperextend your shoulder, because your shoulder doesn't really move backwards. You can move up and down, you can move forward, it just doesn't move back. Unless you're a bit weird. Double shoulder joint. So that yank told me I was broken. That's it. I was like, oh! If anyone has hurt his shoulder before, you know how long it takes to heal the shoulder. It takes a very, very long time. Suddenly I could not lift my shoulder, some weird angle, just hurts like hell. It took me 6 to 8 months of very slow stretching, rehab, a lot of chiro visits to get it back. I'm okay now. My point is, don't do that. If you are going to get a Cane Corso, first thing you got to consider is the dog too big and too powerful for you? Being an active member in some Cane Corso groups, this does happen from time to time. I've seen people petting their dog, bending down. Suddenly the dog jumps up. They get excited, they jump, right? And the head bumps the owner's head and broke the owner's nose. Boom! This doesn't happen very often. I've had Benji for 3 years. That's it. Benji only hurt me once. Just once. Yeah, you did hurt me once. It's preventable, but I put myself in a very vulnerable position. They got strong and powerful muscle from their jaw all the way to their neck. It's like they have no neck. It's like a Mike Tyson triangle neck. I wish I had those. The story being told, the point is making sure you can handle the dog. I would say at least be able to handle the dog on the other end of the leash. If the dog saw a cat, if the dog saw another dog or some people, it wants to run across the road, are you able to hold on to the leash? Or are you going to go with it like a kite? Is Cane Corso suitable for someone who cannot physically handle one? I would say no. It is not just about Cane Corso. It is about any big dogs. Certain kennels will not sell you a male Cane Corso if you already have a male dog at home. They will not sell you a female Cane Corso if you have another female dog at home. That tells you something about the dogs. Benji can get along with any other dog, but if the breeder insists you shouldn't get a dog of the same sex, then don't, because they are potentially be more aggressive towards another dog of the same gender, neutered or not. Experienced breeder can tell you a lot about their lineage and the temperament of their dogs. When they reject your application, I would respectfully say thank you and just go with it. Don't fight it, because they are probably right. Thank you for watching. If you like more videos about Cane Corso or dog training, please subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you don't miss the next video. I will see you next time. Happy Chinese New Year. See ya.